Gonna make it home again. The morning sun is rising, it's kissing the day. Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Whoa, for tomorrow.
station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. 102.7 Jack FM, playing what we want.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me it won't be until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you did to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you 'cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me it won't be until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. Cause the joke that you made in the bed that was made, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. And you know it. And every time I scratch my nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Well, can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Well, since there's no tariffs on your free iHeartRadio app, you could make 102.7 Jack FM a preset at no extra cost.
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every step I take reminds me of just how we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you, girl? And there is always something there to
slogans go, playing what we want is also one. 1027 Jack FM. WQSR Baltimore.
We got another hour to do?
1027 Jack FM.
And now, Premier Networks proudly present Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 80s. This week's presentation is from June 18th, 1983.
Hello again, and welcome to American Top 40. My name's Casey Kasem, and I'm all set to count down the biggest hits in the USA. Our ranking is from the official Billboard survey of radio stations and record stores across the nation. Every week, we match the records to the numbers and count them down to the top song in the land. Now, let's set the stage for this week's countdown by recapping last week's top 3. The song at number 3 last week was Time by Culture Club, and the song at number 2 was this big hit.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Dance to the song playing on the radio. While color lights up your face. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, you'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a feel the grace should fall. For fear tonight is all. You could look into my eyes. Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Under the moonlight, the serious moonlight.
The number 2 song last week on American Top 40, a song that hit number 1 just a few weeks back. Let's Dance by David Bowie. I'm Casey Kasem reviewing last week's top 3. And the song at number 1 was this smash.
First, when there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I
the most popular song in the USA last week. Flashdance, What a Feeling by Irene Cara. It's been at number 1 for 3 weeks now in American Top 40. Does it hold at the top spot this week? We'll find out as we count down this week's 40 biggest hits. I'm Casey Kasem. We begin in a moment.
Casey's Coast to Coast. Casey's Coast to Coast. American Top 40.
This is Casey Kasem, and here we go with this week's hottest hits.
Number 40.
After peaking at number 33, the current hit by singer-songwriter Christopher Cross tumbles to number 40. It's No Time for Talk.
Story is our love is through. The hand of time is cold. I can't stand to hear the truth. Somehow I won't believe it till I've heard it from you. There's no time for talk, and there's no place for tears, and there's no reason to wonder after all of these years. Sure, we had some good times, so who's to blame? It's so hard to tell. After the years have come and gone, the struggle to forget you will have just begun. We had our ups and downs, but one thing's for sure, no one will ever love you more. There's no time for talk, and there's no place for tears, and there's no reason to wonder after all of these years. Sure, we had some good times, so who's to blame? So hard to tell when you both feel the pain. Well, I read it in town, the melancholy news. The front page story is our love is through. The hand of time is cold. I can't stand to hear the truth. Somehow I won't believe it till I've heard it from you. There's no time for talk, and there's no place for tears. There's no reason to wonder after all of these years. Sure, we had some good times, so who's to blame? It's so hard to tell when you both feel the pain. There's no time for talk, there's no place for tears. There's no reason to wonder after all of these years. Sure, we had some good times, so who's to blame? It's so hard to tell when you both feel the pain. There's no time for talk, no place for tears. There's no reason to wonder after all of these years. Sure, we had some good times, so who's to blame? It's so hard to tell when you both feel the pain. There's no time for talk, no place for tears.
Christopher Cross on American Top 40. His 7th consecutive Top 40 hit falls from 33 to number 40 in the countdown. No Time for Talk. This is Casey Kasem counting them down from Hollywood. 5 songs debut in this week's survey, and here's the first of them. It's a record that already charted once near the end of last year. Got as high as number 44 on the pop chart, then fell off a few weeks later. 2 weeks ago, this single was re-released, and it came onto the chart at number 70. Last week, it jumped to number 52, and now it debuts at number 39. It's a delayed action pop hit by soul star Prince. Here's 1999.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it
debuts at number 39 with the recent top 10 soul hit, 1999. A listener wants to know, for the rock era, whether any hit song which did not reach number 1 in its original version later did hit number 1 as a remake. Well, there have been a lot of those, including Donna Summer's remake of a Richard Harris hit and Ringo Starr's number 1 remake of a Johnny Burnett hit. Details coming up.
The hits from coast to coast.
Even when you just need a little something to get you right, Popeye's new chicken wraps cap those in-between on-the-clock cravings that just kind of sneak up on you like a parent's birthday. Classic, spicy, honey mustard. That's 3 flavors for $3.99 a pop. Sounds like a fantasy, but this is the realest deal you've ever tasted. Nobody wraps like us. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time only at participating U.S. restaurants. Price may vary. Tax extra.
Binge listen this and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic, be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
The doctor's office that accidentally mixed up your files has your social security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info. And the hotel that lost your reservation has your passport number. You need LifeLock because your personal info is in endless places that can expose you to identity thieves. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
You don't want vacation to end, but with Amex Platinum, you earn 5 times membership rewards points on prepaid hotels and more booked through AmexTravel.com. So you're already planning the next one. Book your room with fine hotels and resorts through Amex Travel and get an upgrade when available. Plus guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout, so you have time to check out the pool before flying off to what's next. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/with Amex CST 10222318.
This is the Duke's Country Song, the song about Duke's Country. Yes, it's the Duke's Country Song, and you can sing along. Friends, you just heard 12 seconds of the Duke's Country Song, a real much longer song you can hear at dukescountry.com, and you can sing along.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The 2025 Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
You know what's great about your investment account with the big guys? It's actually a time machine. Log in and zoom. Welcome back to 1999. It's time for an upgrade. At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You can even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. But the real game changer? Public was designed this century. The experience is clean, intuitive, and just makes sense. Look, if you're still on one of those legacy platforms, we get it. Change is hard, but so is building your wealth on outdated tech. Discover why NerdWallet gave Public 5 stars for its ease of use and investment selection. And leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. They'll even give you up to $10,000 when you transfer your investments. Only at Public.com. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Jack FM is taking a break from playing what we want for Casey Kasem and the American Top 40.
American Top 40.
We count them down the way Billboard ranks them. I'm Casey Kasem. The current pop and country hit by Alabama is at number 10 on the country chart this week. On the pop chart, holds at number 38. It's The Closer You Get.
The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. The things that you say to me, the look on your face, brings out the man in me. Do I see a trace in your eyes of love? The closer you get, oh baby, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? Or is there something magic? The way that I feel in your arms tonight. The closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Keep falling, oh yeah, yeah, keep falling. Falling, oh yeah, yeah, I'm falling. Yes, I'm falling. Yes, I'm falling.
From Fort Payne, Alabama, that is Alabama at number 38, second week in a row, third week on the chart with The Closer You Get. That's their fourth top 40 pop hit. Now, let's answer that question about number one remakes, sent to us by John McKean in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And John wants to know, in the rock era, whether any hit song which did not reach number one in its original version later did hit number one as a remake. Well, that's happened quite a lot, John. Our AT40 researchers found 26 of those occurrences in the rock and roll era. Too many to name here, of course, but let me mention just a few of the more recent ones. Amy Stewart hit number one with her remake of a number 28 song by Eddie Floyd, a song called Knock on Wood. Former teen idol Sean Cassidy hit number one with his remake of a song the Crystals took to number 3. Do Run Run. Early rocker Johnny Burnett hit number 8 with a song that Ringo Starr later remade and took to number 1, You're 16. And Donna Summer hit number 1 with her remake of a number 2 smash by actor Richard Harris, the dramatic MacArthur Park. And those are just a few samples, John, of the 26 cases of number 1 remakes of non-number 1 hits in the rock and roll era. Thanks for your letter. Incidentally, if anybody wants to write us for any reason, here's the American Top 40 mailing address. Box number 2000, Hollywood, California. Our zip code is 90028. That's box number 2000, Hollywood, zip 90028. Now, on with the countdown.
Number 37.
Here's the first American hit for the London duo who call themselves the Eurythmics, debuting at 37 with Sweet Dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart, who call themselves the Eurythmics. Their first American chart single has already reached number 1 in Israel and number 2 in England. They debut at number 37 with Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Up next, the latest solo hit by a woman who's also a star of Fleetwood Mac.
Casey's Coast to Coast, American Top 40.
We're coming to you from Hollywood. Debuting in this week's survey is the latest solo hit by a woman who's also a star with Fleetwood Mac. Her last solo appearance in the countdown was a year ago with After the Glitter Fades. She debuts now at number 36 with a hit from her new album, The Wild Heart. Here's Stevie Nicks with Stand Back.
No one looks, I walk by. Just an invitation would have been just fine. Said no to him again and again. First he took my heart, then he ran. No one knows how I feel, what I say, unless you read between my lines. One man walked away from me.
Stevie Nicks on American Top 40, her fifth Top 40 hit outside of Fleetwood Mac, debuts at number 36, titled Stand Back. Coming up, a long-distance dedication from Cairo to South Carolina.
The hits from coast to coast.
What's the best place to reach? Binge listen this and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic, be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
When you travel with Amex Platinum, the stops on your bucket list come with a room upgrade when available.
Look at that view.
And guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts properties booked through AmexTravel.com. So you have enough time to check out the pool and the spa and anything on the menu
Ceviche sounds good.
before flying off to what's next. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/with-Amex CST 1022318.
This is the Duke's Country Song. The song about Duke's Country. Yes, it's the Duke's Country Song. And you can sing along. Friends, you just heard 12 seconds of the Duke's Country Song. A real much longer song you can hear at dukescountry.com. And you can sing along.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The 2025 Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
And here we have a specimen from the early 2000s, a legacy investing platform. Please don't touch the exhibit, folks. It could crash.
Ready to step out of the financial history museum? At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You can even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. But the real game changer? Public was designed this century. The experience is clean, intuitive, and just makes sense. Look, if you're still on one of those legacy platforms, we get it. Change is hard, but so is building your wealth on outdated tech. Discover why NerdWallet gave Public 5 stars for its ease of use and investment selection. And leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. They'll even give you up to $10,000 when you transfer your investments. Only at Public.com. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover's accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
When you drive the Nissan Frontier, this sound is the sound of exploring new trails. It's the sound of a 310 horsepower V6 engine charging up a cliffside. Sounds like going places and towing the boat with you. Sounds like a great weekend. Where will you go in the V6 powered Nissan Frontier? Up to 7,150 pounds towing for the 2025 Frontier S 4x2. Towing capacity varies by configuration. See Nissan Towing Guide and Owner's Manual for additional information. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and distribution. Always secure cargo.
When it's time to give your vehicle a tune-up, you want to be confident you have everything you need to get the job done. At Advance Auto Parts, it's more than just handing you parts. You get the advice and support you need to get back on the road. Advance Auto Parts is right around the corner and ready to help with the right parts at the right price, right when you need them. Stop by your local Advance today or download the Advance Auto Parts app and shop online.
This is how we advance.
And now back to Casey Kasem on Jack FM.
American Top 40.
We're on our way to number 1 and counting down.
Number 35.
British recording artist Chris de Burgh was born in Argentina, now lives in Ireland. His first hit here in the USA climbs 4 notches this week. It's Don't Pay the Ferryman. Written and sung by newcomer Krista Berg on American Top 40, moving from 39 to 35, second week on the chart. Don't Pay the Ferryman. This is Casey Kasem on American Top 40 in Hollywood. You know, sometimes long-distance dedications come in from places where AT40 is not even heard. Here's a letter from a man in Egypt. Here's what he writes. Dear Casey, although I can't hear your program at home in Cairo, I know my fiancé will in America. Here's my story. 17 months ago, I was sent by my country to America on a certain project. After 3 months in Texas, I was to spend 11 more months in Georgia. It was there that I met Jackie. We liked each other from the start, but we tried to keep from falling in love. We knew that we would one day have to part. But love was stronger than both of us, and we planned someday to spend our lives together. Eventually the day came, and I had to honor my obligations and return to Egypt. Our love for each other remained strong, and we wrote every day and called each other as often as we could. Then, with a little luck and God's blessing, Jackie was able to come visit me in Cairo for 1 month. But now, her responsibilities in America force us to part. We'll not see each other again for many months, and it'll be 3 years before we can be together always. Casey, please play The One That You Love to let Jackie know that I love her very much, and someday we'll be husband and wife. She's a part of me, and my heart is with her. I know she's lonely, me too. But soon, all our days will be together. From Osama in Cairo, Egypt, to Jackie in Beach Island, South Carolina. With all my heart and soul, thank you. Okay, Osama, here's your long-distance dedication.
Now the night has gone, now the night has gone away. Doesn't seem that long, we hardly had 2 words to say. For just another day, I promise this one will go slow. Oh, we have the right, you know. We have the right, you know. Don't say the morning's come, don't say the morning's come so soon. Must we end this way? When so much here is hard to lose. Love is everywhere, I know it is. Such moments as this are too few. Oh, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Here I am, the one that you love. I can believe. Hold me in your arms for just another day. I promise this one will go slow. Oh, we have the right, you know. We have the right, you know. Here I am, the one that you love. In so many ways, here I
number one song from 1981. That's The One That You Love by Air Supply. A long-distance dedication from Osama in Cairo, Egypt, to Jackie in Beach Island, South Carolina. And the countdown continues.
It's from coast to coast, coast to coast, American Top 40.
Every week, American Top 40 is heard in the 50 states and around the world on great radio stations like KAYS, Hayes, Kansas, WFVA, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and CHOZ, St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. Here's another debut, produced by Michael Omartian, who also produces Christopher Cross. At number 34, here's Donna Summer with She Works Hard for the Money. Debuting at number 34 on American Top 40 with She Works Hard for the Money, that's Donna Summer and her 18th Top 40 hit. Among the biggest recording acts of the 1980s so far are such names as Stevie Wonder, Bob Seger, Diana Ross, Hall & Oates, Olivia Newton-John, Kenny Rogers, Air Supply, Men at Work, The Rolling Stones, and many, many more. In what order do they rank in the 80s with a third of the decade gone by? Well, we'll find out this 4th of July weekend on our special countdown of the 40 top acts of the 80s so far, right here on American Top 40. And right now on AT40 in our weekly countdown, we're up to number 33. The current hit by Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Moving up 2 notches this week, Roll Me Away.
Took a look down a westbound road, right away I made my choice. Headed out to my big two-wheeler, I was tired of my own voice. Took a beat on the northern plains and just roll that power on. Out of Mackinac City, stopped in a bar to have a brew. Met a girl, we had a few drinks, and I told her what I decided to do. She looked out the window a long, long moment, then she looked into my eyes. She didn't have to say a thing. I knew what she was thinking. Said a word, we just walked out and got on that bank. And we rolled. And we rolled clean out of sight. We rolled across the high plains, deep into the mountains. Felt so good to me. Finally feeling through. Somewhere along a high road, the air began to turn cold. She said she missed her home. I headed on alone. Still on a mountaintop, staring out at the Great Divide. I could go east, I could go west. It was all up to me to decide. Just then I saw a young hawk flying and my soul began to rise. And pretty soon my heart was singing, roll, roll me away, I wanna roll me away tonight. Gotta keep rolling, gotta keep riding, keep searching till I find what's right. And as the sunset faded, I spoke to the faintest first star. I said next time, next time we'll get it right.
Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band with Roll Me Away from the LP The Distance. Written and sung by Bob, it moves from 35 to 33 in the countdown. This is American Top 40 in Hollywood, California, counting down the most popular songs in the USA. I'm Casey Kasem. We'll continue in a moment. 32 big hits to go on our way to the #1 song in the nation.
Rainy today.
Binge listen this and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic. Be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
When you travel with Amex Platinum, the stops on your bucket list come with a room upgrade when available.
Look at that view.
And guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts properties booked through AmexTravel.com, so you have enough time to check out the pool and the spa and anything on the menu
Ceviche sounds good.
before flying off to what's next. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/with Amex CST 1022318.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The 2025 Kia SUVs. Kia. Movement